Having good research tools is essential. Instead these days of having to trawl through books and libraries, obviously you go online and you can immediately search. And we've used and chosen Thomson Reuters because of the breadth of resource facilities that are available. You want to go to one company and get all your research facilities from one source. Having somewhere that combines both the actual law reports of various sources and also journals and indeed books that I rarely have to go anywhere else.
I use Practical Law as my first port of call for any sort of online legal research. Given the prevalence of the internet nowadays and the number of cases that are being reported, it's almost impossible just to rely upon the old loose leaf books. So I use Practical Law on average several times a week. There might be 1 or 2 weeks if I'm in court that I don't use it at all. There might be other occasions when I'd use Practical Law several times a day. It saves an awful lot of time. The number of cases, the information which is thrown at us on a daily basis, we need a resource which allows us to condense and filter. You need something which updates incredibly regularly. I know that if I am searching for something, it is likely to be a very up-to-date version and likely to take into account these recent cases or any recent changes. I will often use the practice notes as my first port of call if I am advising on something which I might not be familiar with or overly familiar with. And then I'll often condense that down and use Practical Law as an avenue into Westlaw or into some of the other online resources. I certainly would recommend Practical Law to other barristers and frequently do. I think it's the online resource that has the greatest breadth and depth of content.